Good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are watching. Hope everybody had a wonderful night. I'm going to try to do about almost 17 miles today to the Leroy something shelter, and that'll put me in line to get in the one of them gaps on Monday. It's the Delaware Watergap on Monday. So anyway, we're going to see what we can do today. It's not supposed to be all that hot. Right now it's probably about 60, but it ain't supposed to get much over 70 today, and that's going to be around 3 o'clock. So anyway, hopefully won't have to do too much. Got a little bit of an extended water carry. All the springs is about a half a mile off trail, so I'm going to just carry some extra water. But got a little bit of a climb coming out of Lehigh Gap this morning, but just going to take our time and going across. It's a great day to be out, and we'll talk at you later. Walking across this bridge here at Lehigh Gap. It actually used to be a toll bridge, and I'm sure they probably reconstructed it, but anyway, for slate haulers, overlooking Lehigh Gap coming up out of here. Here's a better view of it. Looks like there's an air strip there in the distance. Well, it's time to go rock climbing now. So we're going to work on this. Well, let's see if we can do this. Yes.
I'm just going to follow your path right now.
Yeah, I come right through there and then throw my leg up there and come across. Yeah. Now that we come across all the rocks and done all the climbing, we got ferns and a ridge top and some trees. A view from up here on top of the mountain. This is the smoothest part of the trail all day. I think what they've done is they've scooped up all the rocks that they could find and dumped them all along the trail from Lehigh Gap up through here. It's been rocky today. My feet, legs, I feel like I've been whipped. But it's been a pretty good day. Just trying to make some time through the smoother areas so that the rocky areas you can give it your time. Hey, I'm about a mile from the shelter, the Leroy something shelter. Anyway, probably gonna stop there for today. These rocks have been relentless. They've kind of calmed down right now, but it's just been the pokey and pointy, and I'm going to get some new shoes up here. I'm hoping I've got some ordered REI, but they wasn't going to be at Gap up here until Thursday, so I'm getting into town on Monday. So what I'm going to do, there's a shoe store up here too. I'm going to see if they've got some shoes, and if not, that'll fit me. But if not, I'm going to just have Amanda forward them to me, because the REI couldn't do a rapid, like, overnight shipping or anything like that to a post office, and I didn't know where else to get them sent to. So anyway, we'll get them, but it's just the day's been a rough day with the rocks. I don't know, I'm about ready to, I'll be glad when I cross over the bridge. Now they say it ain't no better in New Jersey, but I'll be done with Pennsylvania. The rocks is wearing on me. But anyway, and then we've been doing had to do some extended water carries type things, because of course Pennsylvania passed that thing where you can't do people can't do the water cache anymore. So, which I've got plenty of water on me. I need to take me a good swig of it. I was just trying to get up here to the shelter. But anyhow, I'm gonna hop off here. Here is the Leroy shelter, Leroy A. Smith shelter. As you can tell, it's just a standard shelter with a sleeping deck. Well, it's about 4:30 in the morning. We're going to see if we can get into town before this shoe place closes. So it's about 23 miles. So we're going to head on that way. We'll film here after a while. It's about 50 degrees out here. Trucking it down here in the Wind Gap. Slept pretty good last night. Went to bed early so I could get up this morning and just throw down some miles. Get in the Delaware Watergap. Just trucking it along. It is warming up though. It's about 65 out here. I hate to say, but I do like this little forest through here. I love how this is. Now it's a lot of rosebush, old rosebush or whatever you want to call through here, or I don't know, some kind of thorny thing. But just something about it I like. And there ain't a lot of rocks. The rocks is getting on my nerves, if you can tell. I'm done with the rocks. It has been a peaceful morning though this morning. Listened at the birds and heard a couple owls earlier. Saw a porcupine. It's pretty neat. So I guess if all the trail was like this, everybody'd be flocking out here to do this, and they'd say it'd be easy. So anyway, I've not showed much of rocks today because I don't want to fall. I can't record and walk and watch blazes and do all that all at the same time. But when I say the rocks, I'll see if I can explain it. For the past 2 days, it's like somebody has went and found every sharp rock, fist-sized rock, that they could. Then they've took big rocks and little rocks, and they've dumped it on the trail all the way up through here in spurts. And then they've buried them in the ground and made them where they don't move. So if you don't pick your foot up big enough, you trip or anything like that. It's just been a tripping contest. And your feet's getting pointed into. So I'll show you what, when I say my rocks has tore my shoes up, you can see there where it's cut the crease into that one. And then I've tore the end of the shoe off on that. And then done the same thing to I've done the same thing to that shoe. So That's kind of like the Dave Rocks has ate it up. Now, like I say, I'm going to get me some new ones. I've got some on order. They just couldn't get them up here. So I'm in town, I found out they've got a shoe dealer in town, so I'm just going to go buy me some. Because I'll need another pair before I finish this journey. So, anyway, I'm going to hop on up through here. Pretty view for this morning, looking down into the valley, Pennsylvania. Delaware Watergap. The old Yaller House Hostel, where we'll be spending the night.